Hi, Pumalela, how you doing, man? Can you hear me fine? Can you hear me fine? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. I haven't been live in a minute. How are you saying? I hope you're doing well, my bro. I hope you had a liquor New Year, buddy. Happy New Year, everyone. Yo, such a pleasure to see you guys, to be here, to be back. Kijk, tap that thumbs up, na? Kanala. Away bravadas, esses casos. I took a little bit of a break, man. You know, a little bit of a breather. Yeah, I was gonna push through, but then I was just like, nah, I need to humble for a bit. Do you try to? Yes, I do, Bandile. Away, Olisane, how are you, man? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so I think we're enough to start. We're 29. Please tap the like button. It just helps the algorithm spread out the video or the live to more of my subscribers. And as you guys know, the more the merrier. So welcome to my live. This is the first live for 2023. I've been missing you guys. I've picked up a little bit of weight. Yeah. I had a liquor festive. I can't complain. But before I go anywhere, just with the content, I just like to say thank you so much for every single one of you guys that was supporting me. I would like to thank every one of you guys that's like always tapping the like button, because you guys might not know, but that helps this channel grow a lot, because when you press the like button, that sends a signal to YouTube that you like this content, and then they further spread the video, right? So thank you so much for those guys. Thank you to you guys that's always commenting, that's always present, that is always sharing. That means a hell of a heck of a load. Thank you for just pushing this channel through, Thank you to the sponsors. We can't miss them. Thank you to the regulated companies that have come on board to use my channel as an advertising vessel. I sincerely hope to be working with you guys this year again. And thank you so much to you guys that's also like gone out and supported these ad campaigns that I have with some of these brokers. Obviously, the numbers aren't running as the numbers would if I had posted blue screens or things like that. But at the end of the day, it's your participation that counts, and I sincerely appreciate it, because as you guys may know, without you guys, this channel would it would not exist. If we are being real now, without you guys' support, this channel wouldn't exist. Let me just get the program for tonight. Yeah, so one thing that I know I robbed you guys of was, and I'm feeling a bit confident again. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but one thing that I robbed you guys of was like amazing car content within this forex industry, right? And some of you may know this, some of you have seen me, some of you haven't. So for those that haven't, I'm driving a new car now. It's a bit faster than the last one. It speaks liquor. So yeah, I'm hoping to create new content on the car as well, because these are a lot of things. Like, I thought my first car that I bought, the Mark One, I thought that was like literally gonna be a project, but this car is more of a project. This Polo that I have right now is way more of a project. When I do more content on that car, you guys will most definitely see what I'm talking about, because this car came to me with like a fucked up roof. The dashboard is messed up. Lawrence Phillips, what about the names on the other car? Okay, so those people, they understand, because that car was sold due to a security risk, man. Um, if you put one and one together, you would know exactly what I'm talking about now. A while ago, I made a video about the car that landed on its roof. Right now, the owner of that car reached out to me because he wants to claim from insurance, and that video was now a clear indication that things is not make sure they to be able to get that claim from insurance. I was tough and I was like, okay, 9 minutes, I'm not gonna take down the video. And next thing I know, Mans is sending me pictures of my car and my house, and then I was just like, okay, now you know how to get to me, you know where to get me. You used literally my number plate to get, like, basically how I did. And I think I have explained this before on this channel on the previous live, that the same way that I use number plates to track down the scammers that got like Uno reversed on me, and yeah, seeing that my address was out there like that, I'll be real, I panicked and I let go of the car. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go that route again, with the name writing and all of that things. And I'm really glad it didn't take off that far, But those that have sponsored spaces and stuff like that, I'm very certain that they understand. Most of them that understand, because like we are in contact still, So yeah, for this week coming, there's a lot of content. I am sincerely hoping that you guys are content hungry. I have been starving you guys with a reason, and that is because obviously I've been taking a break, but there's content that we most definitely need to do. South African brokers, we will be talking about two of them. I don't want to name them yet. They are yeah, they are the two of, okay, one is a big broker already. That broker started like 2 years ago, 2 years a year ago. And then the other one like recently got fined by the FSCA, right? So we're gonna be talking about that, right? I will be dropping another podcast in this week, so I am most definitely gonna be working my ass off for you guys this week. And in the podcast, it will most definitely be a catch up, and then on the other thing is also we will be talking about the Logan Paul scam. I'm not sure if you guys have seen what is happening with Logan Paul right now, but man's dissed God and his whole world is busy falling apart, also including that crypto zoo thing that he had going on. So I will most definitely be covering that in in this latest podcast. I will be giving FTX updates, because that is also another thing we need to talk about. Sam Bankman-Fried. If you don't know who Sam Bankman-Fried is, please go and do some research on who Sam Bankman-Fried is and what is happening around him, just so that you can know what I will be talking about the in the FTX updates, right? Then there's also the interview with Andile that's coming. If you'd like to see that interview coming with Andile, please do smash that like button right now. And we'll be talking about a lot of things within that interview that I'm gonna have with Andile. I just got feedback with him today, so we'll be doing the interview on the 12th, and I'm gonna push to drop that video on the 12th. We'll be talking about his journey with the FX code, right? And I'm gonna keep it as clean as possible, because obviously I don't want to make people feel like I'm inviting people on my channel to throw dirt on their previous employers or people who they were previously connected with. But the truth is the truth, and at the end of the day, he's gonna have space to talk whatever. Okay. I almost don't like spamming, man. Guys, please don't spam, because I am definitely gonna do that to you. and because it's not just about me. There's other users on this live as well. Respect them as well, because the chat is coming up on the screen as well. So we'll be talking about his journey with the FX coach. He'll be giving us more insights into that, and I will be asking him about this court case thing, because if you guys pay careful attention about what Andrew said during my interview with Andrew, I said uh, 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 um Andrew said that the matter between them, between FX Goat and Andile, is in court, right? So I'm just gonna try and hear Andile's side of that thing, and it doesn't matter how it's looking. Hey Mone, I hope you're well, my J. It doesn't matter how they make it, or how they try to make it seem. It really seemed like at the time when they had their breakup, there was a little bit of a bad blood, and I just want to like get his side also, man, seeing that we already have FX Coach side and Andrew side, right? We will be talking also about his CEO debacle with Ivy Forex. So if you guys are keen on seeing that, tap that like button for me, Kanala. Because if you guys remember carefully, Andile Mofokeng left he left FX Code to go and be a CEO at Ivy Forex, right? But then that also fell through, and we're gonna need some answers there. And I think the best person, to talk about when it comes to that is him himself, right? So yeah, I can't wait to hear or to sit down with Andile. I also want to touch on his growth, because although there is some things that is hindersome. Look, I don't want you guys to think that I am against mentors, because I'm not. I just want the mentors to do a proper job. That is it. If you're doing a proper job, and Andile is actually one of the people that has, like, ever since he left FX Code, he hasn't come up on my radar. People haven't come to be like, yo, Providence FX have scammed me, things like that, right? And I also see consistent uploads of him on YouTube, right? So when it comes to having him here, I really want to when we're gonna check on Kiama, like, if you have anything on Kiama, like, drop it on my Instagram inbox at RadolFixYT for YouTube. JJ, which Andile, that is Andile Mofokeng, that we will be talking about. Andile also passed an FTMO challenge recently. That is super insane. I want to delve into that, and I believe he will give me a better understanding of what it took to be able to pass that challenge. I also want to talk about future plans that he might have planned when it comes to his forex journey. Then, if you guys remember, in the last video that I ranked scams in South Africa, the last ranked scam that I spoken about was boiler room scams. And I know you guys aren't familiar with boiler room scams, because South African forex traders aren't smart enough to use the money that they have scammed people with to start a legitimate business and then siphon that money back to the people that they've scammed. They are cuckdom. They do not know how to yo Rolio, nice to see you too, man. I hope you've been having a liquor new year, guys. Free content, free whatever, free forex information. Click on Rolio Jack's YouTube channel, and then you can go and check it out, because he obviously does, like I said, free stuff, free content. So yeah. Prenolan Pather, when are you posting the for Forex interview, bro? That interview was done on TikTok. That interview was done on TikTok. Um, so yeah, they are like cuckdom. Look, if I was a scammer, guys, I will be cuck honest with you, like, honestly. And like, literally, if I'm lying with you now, God can literally take me away now. If I had to scam for the amounts of money that some of these people scam and get away with, no, I will take that money, no, I will start a legitimate business, no, I will use that money, right? Then I will go back to the people that invested in my forex investments. I will go back to them. I will give them back their initial investments just so that they can't talk shit about me. And then I let them know, listen, your investments failed. I'm sorry. But in the meantime, I've built a legitimate business that I'm fucking eating from now. So I don't have to scam people again. These fucking guys, they don't fucking think. That's because whenever they scam people, that money has to go back into pretending that they are rich, which is why they constantly have to scam people, and which is why they hate what I do. So yeah, as I was saying, there's someone called P-Way Nasdaq. I'm sure you guys have heard of P-Way Nasdaq, some of you. And P-Way has a online store on Instagram now. Online stores will be making a huge pop up this coming year because what will happen is many of these people, these forex traders, will see that because I'm doing what I'm doing and because I am getting uh, uh, um, because I'm getting some of the recognition for my work. Because if you take into consideration, guys, before some of these big media houses come to expose these people, I was there. Remember, I exposed Sandile Shezi while these news outlets that's now following his court cases, while they were still praising him. Remember that. Before a carte blanche did they insert on MTI, I told you guys MTI's boss, Johan Steinberg, was gonna run away with the money. What did that man do? That man ran away with the money. I just want you guys to pay careful fucking attention to that. And I look, it's not in a case of, oh, I'm peeping my horn or I'm that bruh. Nah, I'm fuck all. I'm just relaying information. That's all I'm doing, right? But we really need to start taking inventory of what these guys are dialing, and we need to, like, if I've exposed account management scams before, there's no reason for people to still be falling for account management scams again. If I've exposed how people are scamming others through bogus investment opportunities, then there's no reason for South Africans to again fall for bogus investment scam. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So one thing that I haven't covered yet is when love you too, man. I love you too. Can I just say that I love all of my subscribers? And if you guys ever see me in public, don't be scared to like approach me like some of you are. I don't bite, I don't fickle, and in fact, I'll be the one that's keen to take a photo with you. So I love all of you, no? Okay, so to get back to what I was saying about PW and Nasdaq, they are realizing that because of what we are doing here now, it will be harder for them to scam. And the thing is, I can literally see that because there's many mentors that's in my inbox begging me to take down their videos, right? And I'm just like, listen, nah, that is like a public a public role of everything you've done wrong. If people want to see what you have done right, they can go onto your platforms to see that. I'm not interested in that because you never cover what you're doing wrong. So for me, just seeing that, I know what we are doing here is hurting their pockets. And it's not that we are deliberately hurting their pockets, ne? We are just coming to relay some information on how people can become aware of how to look out for scams. That is literally all that we are doing here. We're not arguing with no one's bank account managers. We aren't arguing with no one's bank account numbers that's in there. We don't even care about that. We're just coming to advise people, listen, be careful when you're dealing with this one, that one, and that one, because this is why. And then we show proof of, Karabom. I hate butchering surnames. Karabom Patlele. Please contact me on Insta. You can contact me on Instagram at RidleFixYT, the YT for YouTube, obviously, because that is obviously where I got more I'm more known on YouTube than I am on TikTok or Instagram. That is why you will find my Instagram handle as RidelFixYT. So because we are hurting them in this way, right? And I want you guys to think in terms of Grootman, because Grootman weren't only scamming people through investments. That is what he wanted people to think. Grootman was scamming people through the selling of fake iPhones that never existed and fake Nike Takis that looks worse than the Nike Takis that we can get from fucking Belleville, right? Kevin Kemp, don't worry. It's not that. Look, people want to talk about forex breakout kings, no? And I have thought, no, I can go. It's 2023, my bro. I'm not still gonna like wait for people to complain and like that. I'm gonna go straight to that, bro. When I have the time, though. What's his name again? Jerome. I'm gonna try and speak to him. Obviously, I'm gonna try and have a meeting with him, not a meeting per se, but like an interview, obviously, because Mans has been buying cars after cars after cars after cars, cash. So if there's a method to his success, then we must most definitely, have his word on it, right? So we will be in future, we will be moving the way of Forex Breakout Kings, because there's a lot of people that is showing interest in what Forex Breakout Kings has to offer. And you guys know me, whenever you guys speak, I listen. One of the things that I'm also gonna do is I am gonna I'm gonna take an investment package with him myself, right? And you guys know, I don't want you guys to follow me through on that. When I take that investment package, it will be for me and myself, but it will be so that I can come and review that services. Now, I'm gonna take a package as Rydal Fix, and then I'm gonna let my bra also take a package, right? But I'm not gonna disclose who my friend is, because for me, I just want to have a contrast. Meaning, if I go as Rydal Fix, people might treat me well because they know I have a platform, right? But if I let my friend go in anonymously and he gets treated cuck, right, then we know something is up. And just for like safety purpose, I think I'm gonna let two of my brassa, join. So it will be me, it will be and to like, this is why I love not having introduced my brassa on my platforms. And sometimes they would sit in the room while I'm making lives or while I'm recording and things like that, and they would never be like, yay, I'm this one. I'm so glad, because we now get to do things like this. So like I told you guys, as this channel's numbers grow, right, the monetization effect will grow. And once more money comes in, I will be able to participate in these services, right? I will be able to participate spots in private groups. And the thing is, you guys must understand, I don't want these spots to be given to me, because if I'm given an investment spot for free, that investment thing could have been worked in a way that it favors me, so that I can come to you guys and leave a favorable review. And just to make sure that don't happen, right? Like I said, I'm gonna go in first. I will let my one bra join in, say a week or two after I have gone, and I'm not gonna let him join through my YouTube link or anything like that. He must go straight through the website, and then I'm gonna let my other bra also do the same anonymously, right? Obviously they will have, because I think you have to send like KYC documents or things like that, a copy of the ID or something like that. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out, obviously. But with for me, it's like, because they are there and no one knows that they are affiliated with me, no one knows that they should get that 5-star treatment, if you know what I'm saying, because they don't have platforms, they don't have YouTubes to come and respond or come and update. They don't have platforms that they can tell people, oh, but listen, this is what's up. Whoa, thank you so much, Blast FX. I really appreciate that donation. Thank you so much. That really helps the channel go far, and it really helps with operations like this, because the more I'm able to join in operations like this, obviously the more we will be able to expose people, right? So, like I said, with them coming in anonymously, and with the people at Forex Breakout Kings not knowing that these guys are affiliated with me, they won't know to treat them well. You know, if it's a scam, they will be ripped off as well, right? And I'm gonna constantly change brasa up until I feel okay, I've tested these people enough, right? And it will just be for me. Obviously, I will come and review these services, but it's not for you guys to come and join. I just want you guys to understand that it's purely for me, for content. I'm straight. You guys know I've never lied about a single thing on this platform, or any motive that I might have behind the scenes. So me joining these mentorship groups, these signals groups, these investment groups is purely for content, so that I can come and report back to you guys. Because nowadays, I don't know if you've seen this, but some of these mentors are really smart. They are making clients sign NDAs. They are making clients, and me, I don't care about that, my bro. I will expose you. I don't care about that. But at the end of the day, the more people know about who to avoid, the more safer people will be with their money. We are also going to be talking about, this is the last video for the for next week, ending on the 14th. We will be talking about King T and Zolani, and this is something that we have to be talking about, because these are people that recently told a mutual affiliate of ours that I'm going to be making videos about that people. Now, me, I will say it wholeheartedly, I don't want no trouble with anyone whose surname is Gaba. Me, I don't want to die. I love my life. And as far as I know, no Gaba brother has a forex school or anything like that. So, King T and them tried turning MK. You guys must know MK, right? I did a video on Young Shane, and MK was the guy that Young Shane ripped off. And then MK went to that man's house. He did his thing. But anyway, they recently tried turning that man against me. And I was like, what? Yeah, I was enjoying my. This is the day after New Year's Day. Yeah, I am in other people's pool, enjoying my day, pushing my daughter around in a little floating dinghy. Yeah, I get the call, not to call, a message from MK saying, yeah, you better not lie about me. And I'm like, what? Lie about you how? You're not even in the forex in the industry, my bro. But then we gets to talking, right? And that is something that came from King T and them. So, with that said, King T and Zolani, they've been having a rap sheet with Trading Hub. And you guys must know me. Me and Trading Hub, we have a good understanding. So me, I'm just gonna go to Trading Hub like tick, 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 tick. Tiggy, 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 tick, tick. Hey, give me that evidence. Give me that evidence. Let me make cock. So we are also going to be talking about them. They've also been running scams. And the thing is, there was a time that King T was really closely affiliated with MK. And the reason he was closely affiliated with MK was simply because MK is a Gaba. And if you know, like, all I'm going to ask you guys is go onto YouTube and just type in Gaba Brothers pull up at Max's Lifestyle. You will know not to fuck with these people, right? So this is why King T was so close, or he got so close to MK, because he knew this is instant protection. I'm safe. No one can dial anything with me while I'm with these people, right? But at the end of the day, we need to talk about what has been going on with King T and them, because there's also been some hectic scamming going on there. I also want to dig into, I'm not sure if you guys have heard, yo guys, the crypto world has been taking blows after blows after blows after blows. I wish my like button can take that many blows. We're 94 here. So, sorry. So do your magic. Slut a few likes there. But anyway, I want to go into research mode on this Celsius issue, because there is not approximately, this is facts now, there is $4.2 billion of crypto that's been deposited, right, into an exchange platform named Celsius, right? Now this is Bitcoin deposits that's been made there, right? Now listen to this. You guys know for a fact that I have forever told you guys, even before terms and conditions were a thing, I told you guys, read through the terms and when you sign up for an account with a broker, read through the terms and conditions of the broker, and then you read through the terms and conditions of that account. When you go sign up for any mentorship by anyone, ask them for terms and conditions before you pay them and sign up, because you need to know what is up. No? Now, many companies do have terms and conditions readily available, but because they know that some of you guys will fall for a few pictures of a Lamborghini, a few lavish pictures in a pool that's rented, or let me rather say a pool that's on a rented plot or estate or house, things like that. So when it comes to the Celsius issue now, $4.2 billion is a lot of money, and people have recently. I'll give my thoughts on FTMO shortly. Chad Stout. So people deposited or they bought Bitcoin through Celsius, right? And they left their Bitcoin there, right? They left their Bitcoin. It was to the total of $4.2 billion. But this company had the cut terms and conditions where it's like, if you buy crypto through the platform, it's theirs. You lose total ownership of it. And here you guys can see, no? Here you guys can see research Celsius situation. So what I need to research is that Celsius users gave up their legal rights to their Bitcoin by using the platform, and all of the $4.2 billion of crypto deposits are now property of Celsius. Hey, what's up, good? It's property of Celsius now. So there's nothing that these people can do to get their money back now. And this was ruled by a judge. This was ruled by a judge, no? And guys, it's like the scams are just popping up and popping up and popping up and popping up. Because let's be real, a few months ago, a year ago, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago, when crypto came out and crypto started becoming mainstream, what did people say about crypto? It's going to be the new way of financing. But when you look at what is busy happening with crypto, it's just scam on scam on scam on scam. And who's suffering? It's just the people that doesn't know. It's literally just the people that doesn't know. Now, for the last topic of tonight's live, I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. I'm sure you guys have markets to analyze. But for the last topic that I have here, I want to talk about a specific trader, and it's not that I want to talk about him, or my intention will be to talk about him in a bad fashion. That is not my intention. I don't want to come here and paint anyone's name black with a brush. Or we leave that for next week. But the trader that I do want to come talk about here tonight is Marco, right? And the reason why I want to talk about Marco is because, and I'm gonna need you guys' input now, so don't go anywhere. Marco recently approached me via Instagram inbox, right? And I jumped the gun a little bit. I just need you guys' help here, right? So he asked me, listen, I'm busy changing my ways. I'm busy. Masina Boy 34, when you're releasing another video, I'm releasing tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm releasing tomorrow. So it's like easy. And he made a Instagram story whereby he told people, listen, if I've done you wrong in the past, reach out to me, send me your proof of payment so that I can know you have paid me. I will let you back into my groups and I will help you, right? And obviously, I was taken by that. I won't lie. But then I also realized as soon as me and Marco got done talking, I also realized that, yay, Rido, you also really easily fooled sometimes. So take it back to your subscribers. Let them help you. Marco asked for me to like remove the videos, right, of the stuff that he did in the past. No, and obviously I was like, listen, let me sleep on it. I'm gonna privatize it. But then I came back to him and I was like, listen, I'm gonna privatize it, and yeah, if you want me to remove it, it's gonna affect my monetization, and I will most definitely fucking quote you for that because my time and my effort went into that, right? But then I said, listen, I'm just gonna privatize it. Which, if you go onto my channel right now, you will still see every single video and every live that we made about Marco is still there. This conversation that I'm talking about now happened about 2-3 days ago, right? And I haven't removed anything yet. So now I like want to ask you guys, whenever I get these requests now, do I help them out? Do I help them out? Or do I leave their video there as a public record? Because I mean, guys, I'm also gonna be real with you. The content is gonna change on this channel. We are gonna be starting to do positive reviews on traders. We're gonna be starting to do positive content around traders, right? And for me, it's just like, listen, if you are gonna, if you are gonna, if you are gonna do good, right? I can always report that, right? I can always report that. But if I remove this video, right, it's like the public record will be gone. It's like it never happened. It's like it's not there. So if anyone wanted to come and be like, oh, but you have done wrong in the past, will you treat me fairly? Will you respect my money? Will you respect my time? You understand what I'm saying? That could be deflected, right? So obviously I jumped the gun. I can show you guys where I said, listen, I will privatize them. And you guys know anyone can release like inboxes. If Marco wants to do that, fine. That's cool. But like I'm telling you guys, I have jumped the gun a little bit to be like, okay, I will privatize the video for you. Salute. But the more I got to think about it, man, the more it was to me just like, Kakinai, this is public record, man. I can't do anything about it. It's there. Exactly what I thought, Chad. It could really backfire if he scams again. And do you know what's the ironic part, man? I don't want to make the live about that, no? I don't want to make the live about that or Marco, no? But someone then contacted me, like, after I said, listen, I'll privatize your videos. Someone contacted me and was like, oh, but this one scammed us. And the reason why he says that is because the signals that Marco is busy sending constantly, allegedly, because I asked for evidence, that person hasn't gotten back to me yet. So it was that he says allegedly the signals that Marco has been sending has been hitting stop loss after stop loss after stop loss, right? So yeah, and you guys must know how Marco also talks. He's the best. He's. And I mean, at the end of the day, that is self-proclamation. We can't take away that from anyone. It's simply like Nicki Minaj going out there saying, "Oh, listen, I'm the best rapper out there." Okay, that's a very, very bad example because she literally is the best. Oh yeah, that is basically that okay. First off, this is not a diss. I fucks with Bad Baby, but this is Bad Baby saying I'm the best rapper. Bad Baby is dick relatable. I grand the music. And in case you don't know what I'm talking about the cash me outside. How about that? I'm talking about that girl. But that is like her going out to say, I'm the best rapper here. Bow down, you know how these traders get, right? So one thing that I've learned is that we cannot take the self-proclamation away from them, because they're always going to do it, right? But yeah, DJ, yes, like DJ Coach saying he is the best in South Africa, that's basically self proclamation, and I don't want to mess with that, so at the end of the day, for me, I just felt like, listen, that's public record. I'm not gonna touch that. And if Marco is really set to improve, right? People will come and be like, nah, this one really improved, Nah, look at my statements. This is really happening. You understand what I'm saying? And this is all that I am asking. This is all I'm asking. You guys, and I'm not just talking about Marco now, I'm talking about everyone around the board. Forex traders have gotten accustomed to asking preposterous prices for the courses, for the signals, for the account managements, for the investments, for whatever they're offering. They have this tendency of asking you guys preposterous amount of money, and it's not right. Exactly what I'm also feeling, Luyanda. I'm exactly feeling like that, Luyanda. Like, if he has made the change, right, it will most definitely show. And this is what I constantly tell people. If I look, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, no? And I must say, this is the only reason why I'm coming with respect to Andile Mofokeng now. Andile Mofokeng has given me the respect that I, kind of deserve in this industry as a scam exposer, no? But when you take a look at what is happening, that one is coming to the table, right? That one is coming to speak, right? There's also a lot of things that was happening by FX Goat with him that we most definitely need to chop up. We most definitely need to talk about this, about those things, right? But when you look at that, no, and the fact that there's so many other people that I had scheduled interviews with that backed out last minute. Like one example, Ashley Gray. Ashley Gray was the first account manager that I exposed that look, if I don't greet you, and I look at your comment, if you see me break eye contact with the camera and I look at your comment, just know that I've greeted you, no? Please. I'm just trying to keep like my train of thought running, because my train of thought, like my mind is like this. If I don't write down what I want to say, like my mind is like this. No cap. Where was I talking? Andele interview. Yeah, so people obviously see the improvement that this guy has made, because when you look at this, now some questionable things, right? Some questionable. Hi, Boseto. Don't hurt me like that. Good evening, everyone. I love all of you. Namaste. So as I'm saying, Andele did some questionable things with FBK, right? He shifted to Ivy Forex as a CEO, but then he started promoting Hot Forex, right? That is where I wouldn't say his legacy is at right now, but that is where he left us, right? But with him coming onto the channel, and I'll be honest, I've made room so that we can talk about controversial things that happened, and I've made room so that we can talk about positive things that this man is planning out for himself, right? Because for me, it's like I don't just want to hop on you guys, man. I don't. So with him coming on, He can give us indication, he can give us a little bit scope of mind so that we can understand why he made the choices he's made, why he has gone the route he has gone, right? So not only will you now understand his choices, but whenever this guy makes an improvement and moves up, you will be there cheering him on, supporting for him, which is what we should do, right? But only if the moves are right, though. We're not going to be supporting shit. By that, we still stand. We're not going to be supporting disingenuous cuck. We call out that shit, right? But if it comes there where this one is legally without scamming people, moving on to the next levels, like, won't you stand there clapping for him, supporting him? You know? So, and also, when you look at it like this, when it comes to the FX Goat situation, for the longest of time, whatever the FX Goat has been saying, people have been taking as gospel, and we need his side of the story as well, right? So, this is his chance to change the narrative about him. And it's not like there is like such a huge narrative that needs to change around Andile. You know, it's not that, because go back on my channel, you will find at most maybe 3 videos about him in this 300, maybe 300 videos that I've made. You understand what I'm saying? And ever since that man left, this is what I'm trying to look. I'm also observing things, and that man was working under an umbrella, the FX Goat umbrella. Complaints. That man moved on his own, started Providence FX Choir. Obviously, according to FX Goat, some back-ended stuff, but at the end of the day, when you're a man, you're a man. You're not going to want to depend on another man for your daily bread and butter, especially if you got the family to feed. But I'm not covering up for him. He's going to be able to talk about that himself. But what I'm trying to say is that we will know his side. And that is the most important thing. And now I want you guys to realize there's people that is freely coming like this. I wish, no, and I don't want to be that guy that constantly shows inbox messages. Ooh, I'm talking to. I don't want to be like that, no. But I wish you guys can see how respectful the inbox messages exchange between me and Andile is, right? And that just lets me know that this interview, surely for me, the FX Goat interview has like set the bar, right? But for me, I just feel like this interview with this one is going to push it through the roof, right? And at the end of the day, this is also what I grand about the interviews. This is us giving you a chance. This is us being like, yo, dude, this is what is up. You know we are scammers, scam exposers. You know that we will literally break your business to crumbles when it comes to it, because you are not going to be scamming the public in no way, shape, or form. So once we do this interview, right, and whatever you have said in the future comes out as contradictory, we're going to make a video about that. There is no ifs or two ways about it. And I think everyone that comes on my channel understands that. That is why not many will come here. And if you guys look, all I'm going to say is, if I can get interviews, or if I'm sharp enough to dissect interviews of Ref Wayne that Ref Wayne had in 19 foot check with ETV, Sunrise, and SABC, you guys can imagine how I will ask questions to make them answer a certain way so that they can incriminate themselves. I'll be real. I'm not gonna ask nice questions. Sure, there will be a segment in the interview like for that and stuff, but I will be asking things in a way that it's like, yarr, fuck it. And also, that interview with Andile is happening on the 12th, right? On the 12th. So before the 12th, right? Tomorrow is Monday the 9th. Okay. So the 11th, I'm going to come back to you guys and we're going to work out a question sheet for Andile as well. But some of these guys know that if I get a bad vibe from you, if I get a bad vibe from you, I will ask questions that will make you run your mouth so that I can go and look back on what you have said and match that up with what is happening right now. I'm not still gonna like play this year. This year we will be giving people platforms, but we will also be checking out what they are saying. And I think that is why many people don't want to come here because they know we are no look here, Harrison. I'm telling you, my bro. I am gonna I'm gonna do like um checks. I'm gonna do pre-recordings. I'm gonna do all of those things just so that I can have proper camera quality because I don't wanna fuck up like that again. You guys wanna understand how depressed I was, how sad I was. I couldn't even I couldn't even sleep after that interview. Because for me it was just like, and the only reason why that happened was obviously like I'm telling you guys, I've studied marketing, right? And I was gonna use that FX Goat interview to do some branding things as well. So I put my camera, no, on slow motion mode, and I can literally my camera is just here. I can take it off, and I can show you guys what. Let me show you. Let me show you. Camera on. So that is a FTMO certificate that Andile got. Let me just put it on slow motion, go. So look here, no? I'm gonna record now. Now, what happened was, no, this camera was on this setting, so the visual was really poor. No, I wouldn't say it was really poor. It was slow mo, obviously, and there was no sound. If Andrew didn't use a third device to record sound, it was almost like that interview never happened. And I'm really grateful for that fact. So I'm just gonna show you guys now. And it's straight off the bat, no editing, slow mo. Like this is an expensive camera, it does that. Let me just show play. Just watch this. Yeah, you guys can literally see. Just check how slow everything is. You can literally see it. Or let me make a better example. Let me make a better example. Um, Let me just get the comments away, huh? Oh fuck! How do I do that? Okay, now I think I can do it like this. Hey, yo. Okay, just check now. Just wait for the waves and see how slow it is. You're gonna see now. Even just check how slow it is when I flip the camera to me. You're gonna see now. Check there, the camera hasn't even flipped yet. So this camera was on this setting the whole time. This was me just fiddling with the comments now, trying to get the comments away. And as you guys can see, it's cock slow. So this is what I had this camera setting on, right? Because I was gonna do some business shots like panning over the FX Goat logo and things like that, right? So what had happened was I forgot to change the camera setting back to normal. Just see there how long it takes. Just do you see there? That is what happened. That is what happened. So I couldn't use the footage. I literally couldn't use the footage. So I'm really glad that Andrew recorded from a third device sound, otherwise we wouldn't have had an interview. But that's most definitely what I am gonna do. I'm gonna check that my camera settings is where it should be. I'm gonna check all of that, because when I got home, no, your that night I sat and cried. I literally sat and cried, because for me it's like, yes, I've kicked this YouTube thing off. If the monetization that I got from YouTube was big enough, I would have been able to like employ someone that could help me with that, so that I could have just focused on delivering an awesome interview. And so that is part of the reasons why I love when people say, oh, Rydell is making bank through YouTube. Like, I literally showed you guys last year how I made November 5,000 rand, December 5,000 rand, January 5,000 rand. So I'm not banking shit from YouTube. And if I had to employ someone to like have the camera with me and like constantly film while, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of interviews in this coming year, guys. I most definitely need to be making more monetization money. So if you see an ad pop up, don't skip that ad. It really helps the channel go far. Because if I really had someone behind this camera, right, but I wouldn't have needed any other, because this camera's quality is just. You guys have seen, and the thing is, I'm not even using this camera on full blast now. I'm not even. Good evening, Setu. Have a lucky evening further. I will see you in my next live. I just want to advise you guys how check here. This is where the record setting is now, no? Can you see? Like, it isn't even on 4K yet. It like this is the 4K setting now. It isn't even on 4K yet, because the computer that I have cannot handle the computing power it needs to load and edit a 4K video, because I made a 4K video once, and yeah, you guys can see 4K. Anyway, I made a 4K video once, and I had to ask my cousin to use her Apple laptop to edit that video, because that video I got done recording 10 minutes of content, like a normal sized video that I always do for you guys. Boom, I'm like, yeah, 20 gigs literally for a 10-minute video. Nah, fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that the camera is right, so that we can have a solid interview with that bruh. Cause like, he deserves it, man. There's so many people that deserves like proper interviews. And I see you guys have been asking me to interview Nas 100 Rep. Nas 100 Rep will never come on my channel. We are just gonna be swearing at each other. And the thing is, I'm a grown man, he's a child, he needs to stay in a child's place, and I need to stay in a grown man's place. So I'm not gonna entertain that later now. To expose videos on him, sure, I will do that, because he scams people. Let's be real about that. But invite him on my platform so that we can have like, no, I don't want that, because we're gonna be arguing the whole time. Guys, it's been an hour. Thank you so much for joining. I sincerely appreciate you guys. If you've commented, thank you. If you have pressed that like button, it's not too late, no? It's not too late. But thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do smash that subscribe button. If you've not noticed it by now, this is where we expose everything and everyone disingenuous in this industry, especially starting from tomorrow. Tomorrow, we will be taking a black brush and doing this with every single scam in this industry, so that people can know who they should avoid. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me for tonight's live. I sincerely appreciate you guys' companionship, and I most definitely see you guys in my next live. Cheers, man.